Exactly at midnight, there was a knock on the door. An elderly mother slowly opened it with trembling hands. Standing outside was a young man with tears in his eyes. In a soft, broken voice, he whispered, "Mom, I'm finally home." The most shocking part was that her son had disappeared 10 years earlier and had long been presumed dead. So who was this young man? 10 years ago, 8-year-old Hamza had gone to a local fair with his parents. It was meant to be a joyful family outing, but within moments, their happiness turned into a nightmare. In the middle of the crowd, Hamza vanished without a trace. His parents searched for him all night. The police were informed, missing posters were placed across the city, and volunteers joined the search. But despite every effort, Hamza was never found. As the years passed, everyone slowly gave up hope, except his mother. Every single night before going to bed, she would look toward the front door and pray, "Dear God, if my son is still alive, please bring him back to me just once." Unknown to her, Hamza had been taken far away by a criminal gang. He was forced to beg on the streets of another city. Hunger, fear, and loneliness became part of his everyday life. As the years passed, he grew into a young man, but the memories of his real home, his parents, and even his own name slowly faded away. One day, the police raided the gang's hideout and rescued several victims, including Hamza. He was taken to a shelter home where he rarely spoke to anyone. One afternoon, an elderly woman working at the shelter noticed an old silver amulet hanging around his neck. Surprised, she asked, "Where did you get this?" Hamza quietly replied, "I've had it since I was a child." That simple amulet unlocked a mystery that had remained unsolved for 10 years. The police reopened the old case. They examined forgotten records, compared evidence, and finally conducted a DNA test. The results were unbelievable. The young man standing before them was indeed Hamza, the missing boy everyone believed had died years ago. A few days later, under the silence of the night, Hamza returned to the house he barely remembered. The door slowly opened. His mother looked at him. For a few silent seconds, neither of them spoke. Then, with tears running down his face, Hamza whispered, "Mom, please forgive me. I came back so late." His mother wrapped her arms around him and cried, "My son, for a mother's heart, it's never too late." But the story didn't end there. Among Hamza's belongings was an old photograph taken years before. Hidden in the background was the face of the man who had taken him away as a child. The shocking truth was that this man had become a respected and powerful businessman. Hamza handed the photograph to the police. The investigation was reopened, exposing a large criminal network involved in child trafficking for many years. Several criminals were arrested, and many missing children were finally reunited with their families. After everything he had endured, Hamza made one life-changing decision. He dedicated his life to helping missing children find their way back home. He established a foundation that worked tirelessly to reunite lost children with their loved ones and to give hope to families who had almost lost everything. Even today, every year, Hamza sits beside his mother at the same front door where destiny reunited them after 10 long years. He always says, "Never lose hope, because some miracles take time, but they always find their way home." If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Hope never dies.